Neville Goddard once said, "If you would assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled more frequently, you would be master of your fate." This powerful statement captures the essence of his teachings on imagination and assumption. You've probably come across ideas like the law of assumption and the art of manifestation before, but if you're watching this, you're likely still searching for answers. Is there really a force so powerful that it can turn your desires into reality? Could the law of assumption be a life-changing truth, or is it just another fleeting idea? Today, we're setting out on a journey to uncover the mysteries behind this fascinating concept. The law of assumption pushes us to rethink what we know about manifestation and taps into the incredible power of the human mind. But the real question remains, is the law of assumption a true force capable of shaping our reality, or is it simply wishful thinking? That's what we're here to explore. As we break down this intriguing idea and everything it involves, stick around, you won't want to miss what's coming next. To truly understand the law of assumption, we must begin at its very roots. At the heart of this concept stands the visionary who brought it to life, Neville Goddard. So, who was Neville Goddard? Born in Barbados in 1905, Neville wasn't just a mystic, he was a pioneer in the world of manifestation. His teachings, often grounded in mystical interpretations of biblical principles, struck a deep chord with truth seekers across the globe. Through his exploration of the transformative power of assumption, Neville's timeless wisdom continues to inspire and guide countless individuals to this day. Among Neville Goddard's many teachings, a few key principles have stood the test of time and remain deeply relevant to our topic today. The first and perhaps most powerful is this: imagination creates reality. Neville firmly believed in the limitless creative power of the imagination. He often declared, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled," highlighting that our imagination is the driving force that shapes our experiences. At the core of his philosophy is the principle of assumption, the idea that embodying the feeling of already having your desires fulfilled aligns you with the energy necessary to bring them into reality. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to already have that money, that job, that relationship, or that dream vacation? How would I feel if I were truly at peace? Connect with that feeling. Imagine it vividly, hold on to it, and align your actions with that imagined reality. Assume it to be true, and you'll begin to see the pieces fall effortlessly into place. Neville also emphasized the importance of living in the end result of our desires. By mentally placing ourselves in the state of already having achieved our goals, we shift our consciousness and naturally attract experiences that match this new state of being. This leads us to another key idea: script your own reality. Neville believed in the power of inner conversations and mental scripting. By intentionally guiding our thoughts and inner dialogues, we write the story of our lives from the inside out, influencing how our external reality unfolds. Every thought and conversation we hold within shapes the reality we experience. As unconventional as it may seem, Neville also believed in the power of revising past events through imagination. By mentally reimagining and altering past experiences, we can change their influence on our present and future. This act of revision allows us to break free from limiting stories and realign ourselves with the outcomes we desire. At the core of all these teachings lies the law of assumption. Whether it's living in the end, scripting your reality, or revising the past, everything revolves around the idea that assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled is the key to transforming your life. As children, we experience life through a lens that's both beautifully skewed and endlessly magical. The world feels full of wonder, curiosity, and boundless imagination. Why is the sky blue? Why is the grass green? Do hobbits live in the mountains? Can I touch a unicorn? These questions, born from a child's untamed imagination, are some of our first and perhaps last encounters with true magic. But as we grow older, that magic starts to slip away. Santa becomes nothing more than a silly story. The colors of the sky and grass lose their wonder, and the question why fades into the background, barely crossing our minds. Somewhere along the way, we forgot how to reimagine the world through our own eyes. We forgot to assume that our lives could be anything we wanted them to be. Now that you've absorbed some of Neville Goddard's wisdom, you have a clearer understanding of the essence of his teachings. So let's dive into the heart of it all, the law of assumption. What is it exactly? At its core, the law of assumption teaches that our assumptions, beliefs, and feelings shape the reality we experience. Neville Goddard challenged us to move beyond wishful thinking and instead embody the assumption that our desires are not only possible, but already fulfilled. Think of it like planting a seed in fertile soil. The assumption itself is the soil, nurturing and supporting the seed of your desire until it blossoms into your lived reality. It's about living from the end result, not just longing for it. In simple terms, the law of assumption says that you must assume the feeling of the reality you wish to experience. When you do this fully, that reality, somehow, some way, will find its way to you. At first glance, this might seem like just wishful thinking, but stick with me and you'll see the crucial difference. Wishful thinking is often just passive daydreaming, desiring something without any clear intention or active involvement. It's like tossing a coin into a fountain and hoping for a miracle without truly engaging in the creation process. The law of assumption, however, is an intentional, conscious act. It's about assuming a specific state of being and fully embodying the emotions tied to your desired outcome. It's not passive. It's an active participation in the creative forces of the universe. While wishful thinking may leave you longing for change, the law of assumption gives you the power to become the architect of your own reality. It's not about waiting for things to fall into place. It's about setting sail, navigating the seas of your assumptions, and actively shaping your world. As we dive deeper, you'll see how the law of assumption goes beyond wishful thinking, offering a clear and actionable path to manifest the reality you truly desire. Now let's explore how to actually apply the law of assumption in your everyday life. You've got a solid grasp of the concept, but how do you transform these principles into practical, actionable steps? We're about to break it down. First up, clarify your desires. Start by defining exactly what you want. Whether it's a career achievement, a relationship, or personal growth, being specific strengthens the power of your assumptions. I recommend getting into the habit of writing these desires down. Whether it's in a journal, a to-do list, a mind map, or even a vision board, there's something about putting pen to paper that really anchors your goals in your mind and spirit. Next, craft affirmations. Write positive, present-tense affirmations that mirror the fulfillment of your desires. For instance, instead of saying, "I will be successful," affirm, "I am successful and fulfilled in my career." This helps you fully embody the feeling of already having what you want. Number 3, visualization techniques. Make it a habit to engage in regular visualization sessions. Close your eyes and vividly imagine scenes where your desires have already come to life. One of the biggest challenges people face is properly visualizing their assumptions, but Neville Goddard emphasized the power of experiencing visualizations from a first-person perspective. When you visualize, immerse yourself fully, see the world through your own eyes, focusing on the details and emotions of the reality you assumed. Instead of dwelling on the process, visualize yourself already living the life you desire. Whether it's financial abundance, a fulfilling relationship, or career success, picture the end result in clear, vibrant detail. Engage all your senses during your visualization. Feel the textures, hear the sounds, and experience the emotions tied to your desired reality. Neville stressed that the more sensory-rich your visualizations are, the more effective they become. Number 4, first-person perspective. Always visualize from a first-person perspective. See the world through your own eyes and the scenes you imagine. This makes the experience more personal and immersive, helping you connect deeply with the reality you're creating. Number 5, feeling is the secret. It's essential to focus on the emotional aspect of your assumptions. Feel the emotions connected to the fulfillment of your desires. The more genuine and intense the feelings, the more powerful the assumption becomes. Feeling is the universal language that communicates with the universe. Neville Goddard emphasized that it's not enough to just think about your desire. You must feel as though your desire has already been realized. This may seem difficult to grasp for some, not because it's complex, but because it can feel underwhelming. For instance, if you desire financial abundance, feel the joy and security that financial freedom brings. If you seek love, immerse yourself in the warmth and fulfillment of being loved. Your emotions are the magnetic force that pulls your assumptions into reality. Feeling isn't just an afterthought, it's the secret ingredient that propels the manifestation process forward. Number 6, create a mental script. Write a mental script or story that envisions your life exactly as you want it. Picture each scene with clarity and script the dialogue and events as though they are unfolding in the present moment. This exercise allows you to align your mind with the reality you wish to experience. Number 7, to live from the end. Embrace the concept of living as though your desires have already been fulfilled. Act from the assumption that your desired reality is already your present reality. Make decisions, take actions, and engage in daily life based on the belief that what you want is already yours. By living from the end, you align your present actions with the outcome you seek, effectively drawing that reality closer. Number 8, consistency and repetition. Consistency is key to the law of assumption. Repeat your affirmations and engage in visualizations regularly. The more consistently you practice, the stronger the neural pathways associated with your assumptions become. Persistent assumption is the lifeblood of the law of assumption. It's not a fleeting thought or a temporary belief. It's a continuous, unwavering commitment to the idea that your desires are on their way to becoming reality. Neville Goddard emphasized that persistence doesn't mean desperation or anxiously waiting. It's about confidently and consistently assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, regardless of external circumstances that might suggest otherwise. Number 9, positive self-talk. Pay close attention to your internal dialogue. That little voice in your head can sometimes hold you back, telling you that you can't achieve certain things or aren't worthy of your desires. Whether it's self-doubt, feelings of inadequacy, or a belief that you're not good enough, you must replace these negative thoughts with positive affirmations that align with your conscious assumptions. Positive self-talk strengthens and reinforces your desired beliefs, helping you stay aligned with your vision of reality. Number 10, detachment from the means. Let go of any attachment to the specific ways or methods through which your desires will manifest. Trust that the universe will bring about the fulfillment of your assumptions in ways that may exceed your current understanding. Neville Goddard emphasized the importance of detaching from the how of manifestation. This principle is about trusting that the universe will find the best path to fulfill your assumptions, often in ways you might not anticipate. It's crucial to note that detachment isn't indifference, it's a deep trust in the universe's inherent wisdom. This trust allows your assumptions to unfold in ways that might surprise and even exceed your expectations. Number 11, reflect and revise. Regularly reflect on your assumptions and beliefs. If you notice any thoughts or beliefs that contradict your desired reality, take the time to revise them. Revision is a powerful tool in the law of assumption. Neville Goddard taught that if your current assumptions aren't in alignment with your desires, you have the creative ability to change and refocus them. Revision involves revisiting past assumptions, events, or experiences and mentally altering them. By changing how you perceive the past, you reshape its influence on your present and future. The goal is always to create the best life possible for yourself. And finally, number 12, express gratitude. Cultivate a sense of gratitude for the manifestations you've assumed, as if they've already come to pass. Gratitude raises your energy to a positive frequency, strengthening the power of your assumptions. Imagine all these practices as part of scripting the story of your life, where you actively write the narrative of your desires and bring them into reality. Instead of letting the plot of your life unfold randomly, you take on the role of the author, consciously directing the narrative. This requires heightened awareness and a commitment to engage with your desires at a deeper level. Neville Goddard stressed that consciousness is the key player in the law of assumption. The more aware and intentional your assumptions are, the more powerful their impact on your reality. Embarking on the journey of the law of assumption might bring skepticism and challenges, but the power to shape your life lies within your conscious mind. The more you align your thoughts and feelings with the reality you desire, the more your life will begin to reflect that vision. Now that we've covered the foundational principles of the law of assumption and the practical steps to apply it, let's address an important aspect: overcoming doubts and challenges on the manifestation journey. To tackle skepticism, the first step is to acknowledge common doubts. It's completely natural to experience doubts when exploring something as transformative as the law of assumption. Common doubts might include questioning whether your assumptions are valid, wondering how practical manifestation really is, or being skeptical about the role emotions play in the process. So, how do you move past these doubts? First, recognize that this concept is about active engagement with the universe. When you assume a desired reality, you are sending out powerful signals that influence how events unfold. You're telling the universe that you not only see the possibilities, but that you're also ready to receive them. Your engagement with this process shapes your experiences and aligns you with the outcomes you seek. The law of assumption isn't just a concept for a select few. It's a universal truth that applies to everyone, regardless of their individual beliefs. Many people from diverse backgrounds have shared stories of remarkable transformations that occurred when they consciously embraced the reality they wanted to create. This brings us to the importance of emotional alignment. Emotions are not simply reactions. They serve as powerful forces that influence the world around us. When you align your emotions with your desired reality, you create a frequency that draws your goals toward you. We must also emphasize the importance of consistency and patience on this journey. The law of assumption isn't a quick solution. It's a continuous process. Persistently holding your assumptions is key to making manifestation work. Doubts may surface, but by staying consistent with your assumptions, you'll navigate obstacles and keep progressing toward the life you want. More importantly, it's crucial to set realistic expectations. Patience goes hand in hand with persistence. Manifestation doesn't always unfold according to our desired timelines. It's important to approach the manifestation process with a grounded perspective, acknowledging that the universe has its own timing. The law of assumption isn't about seeking immediate results. It's about cultivating trust and unwavering belief in the process. In the end, this law and its principles can transform your life if you choose to embrace them. Begin right now by reflecting on your life as a whole. What you truly desire, and how can you adopt the assumption of that reality to make it come true? We hope that after watching this video, you have the clarity you need to take the next step. If you found this video helpful and want to dive deeper into these concepts, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next video.